back to this, and I'll go to live screen, I guess.
And welcome back, everybody.
Wait, hydration is out of stock.
Take it away, DM, with our recap.
Last time on Dragon Ball. Wait, wrong. Okay.
Last time on Curse of Strahd.
Alright,
Dragon Ball Z because he's friends for son of a bitch.
Alright, our intrepid heroes took out Babala Saga, Strahd's self-proclaimed mother. And they didn't have a very easy time. But they all survived. Much to my chagrin.
I'm just saying, if a house is going to go alive, I'm going to jump inside the house.
The house did have an intelligence modifier of -5, so it would have attacked itself. Alright. We last left with Anpu performing a ritual from his land to gain a boon from one of the deities. A gruesome one that involved him cutting out a friend's heart. But it worked in his favor and he got his boon. And now we join them as they are taking the long trek back to the Wizard of Wines to drop off the gem they found that was keeping Babala Saga's house alive.
First thing I do is I pull out the ferret and be like, I don't know. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Blood trickling down my forehead.
Yeah. Should we get you a mirror?
Reach up, just touch the forehead. I'm only slightly concussed.
I poke my head over and here, I'll help, and then I turn my face into him. See, you look that ugly.
No,
You're just like, I just can't remember what happened.
No, you got the nose wrong, and I go and kind of do trying to mold his face like clay.
It doesn't work that way.
Like in the episode of Men in Black, or the movie Men in Black.
Oh god.
Go into
He was just like, wait, I can do it better. Grabs his hat, yanks it down, and turns into an exact copy of Valkorran.
There's just 3 Valkorrans.
Here. Yeah.
Roseia will sit and look at this and decide, I don't want to deal with that, and go check on Arabelle and the other companion that we left hanging out in the cart.
You get back to the cart, and you see Arabelle sobbing uncontrollably.
And I will immediately start running towards her.
The companion is trying to console her, but he is also crying.
Okay, insight. Or perception, would you say?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to gauge if there's any bodies around or some reason why they would be
Perception.
Okay. Yeah, not great. 11?
You don't see anything that would have set them off.
Anyways, after jaunting up, is is everything okay? Sorry,
Grandmother's dead. And so are my aunts. And my great aunts. They're all dead.
Roseia will get down on one knee and just calmly put a hand out to touch Arabelle's shoulder or knee if she's sitting on the back of the car.
She's in Savid's lap, like he's cradling her. So I guess a knee would probably be...
Well, just I'm sorry for your loss kind of sentiment.
Yes.
Sort of sympathy.
Yeah.
She doesn't acknowledge the touch, and she's just on the verge of completely just being on a breakdown. Savid looks up with his eyes completely... They are full of tears as well. She saw too late that Madame Eva and the 4 other leaders of the Vistani, her sisters, and Arabelle's great aunts, all passed away at once. I'm guessing that they used the spell to keep anyone from scrying or seeing what was going to happen.
Did they kill themselves, or...?
I don't know. We don't know. It just happened no more than 5 minutes ago.
So she saw a vision of just carnage.
No, it does... Arabelle kind of looks up. We saw them all in a ritual circle. And they all have a dagger in their heart. I don't know what they were doing. They blocked it from me.
You're certain this vision is real?
Of course it's real. I can no longer feel them.
I wish I could give you more sympathizing words, but I know not what situation led them to do so. If it is done by their own hand or by somebody trying to frame them as suicidal, we should probably just get moving. As Roseia just quickly stands back up and gets the horse around.
Arabelle climbs off of Savid's lap and just further into the carriage and just sits there.
Come on, everyone, we're gonna make a quick pit stop by the Wizard of Wines.
Alright. I grab the ferret and be like...
Off to Vallaki.
Yeah, I grab the ferret and be like, you know it's therapy mode again now, right?
Fine. Turns into the big old floofy Saint Bernard, and just like as all dogs kind of do, just nose into pushing into the lap, and then just gives a
In my direction, I'm guessing.
no, just a harumph. You know how big dogs go.
He went oof.
He did a boof.
Yes. And Arabelle does kind of like wrap arms around his neck and buries her face into like the top of his head. So, what now?
The Wizard of Wines.
We make our way to the Wizard of Wines. Or at least that's Roseia's plan.
Random encounter thing, or just go?
Well, actually, I just took a hit of the new flavor, and I gotta say, pause. It tastes exactly like blueberry cereal.
Oh god, nice.
That's awesome.
Blueberry cereal.
Yeah. Anyway, unpause. Yeah, somebody give me
I will.
random encounters, blah 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 blah.
What size
A
is?
D12 and a D8.
Okay, D12 and a D8. Here we go. So D12 is a 6, D8 is an 8.
So total, that's 14.
Yes.
Out of the woods. Let me do a quick roll here.
Somebody vented! No!
You see 6 twig blights jumping through the trees, and they land on top of the carriage.
Zino just sort of pokes his head up outside the carriage, like, "Hello,
What's going on back there?
we got
Just-
twiggies."
One swipes it swipes at you when you say hello, but it misses completely.
Zino's like, "Hey, stop that! Stop it!"
Valkorran waves the Golthiah staff around, see if I can command him. But
They all
Guess
turn
what?
stock still.
it's like, leave us alone, protect us, or leave us alone. Guess nothing happens.
The one that attacked salutes, and they all jump off the carriage and start following behind the carriage.
Looks at the staff.
Oh,
like, even the last time I tried that near the Golthiah tree,
That's
not,
because
not expecting that to work.
you were near Mama.
Okay.
Mama Trump's staff.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
Mama is basically a bigger staff.
So what you're saying is I'm not the mama.
Not the mama.
As you get hit in the face with a frying pan.
I'm gonna hang that thing up there.
And it's fun fun doing it. That's hitting him with the frying pan.
Oh.
All right.
Anyways.
So there's your random encounter.
Well then.
I'm good with that.
Oh, you got lucky with that one.
Bunch of twig bites. Cool.
I forgot. I actually have a set of cast-off armor
Neat.
from that body we took from the body from the tree.
It is completely shit. Can't really be repaired.
Well, he used mending.
Can't really be repaired, but
Well, he made it look better at least.
Mending is good for like small tears and cracks. And some.
Hey,
structure
it's one of those
support.
things where, like, if you have all the materials, then you can mend it, but you don't really have all the
yeah,
materials.
it was slightly disintegrated. So the body was there for a while.
Wait,
Also,
this
it's kind of
is
magical, so...
true, but this is a stupid idea here. What if he was using the youth elixir on the armor?
Oh,
Don't think.
I think that needs to be on something living.
Yeah.
Are you going to try it?
He's going to put a single drop onto the cast-off armor. Just let it soak in.
The patch that you put the little drop on does look shiny.
Okay.
And to the
Do that information what you will.
He'll cover. He'll add like. Actually, you know, he'll just rub all the leather together on that one shiny spot.
It gets less shiny the more that it's distributed, but anything that touches it does look a little bit healthier-ish.
Okay, that's good enough for him. He'll leave it like it is now.
Okay. I had to roll a percentile dice, and I was like, okay, you got like 5% chance. And dear God, I rolled a 95. Okay. Son of a bitch. Alright.
Something I did actually worked. Holy shit.
5% chance. Natural 20.
No sharing of any other magical items that we have?
I think we got everything other than the stuff that we got on the thing.
There was the pipes of haunting.
Oh yeah, Zino, you've got the pipes of haunting.
Oh, yeah. I was
Yeah,
actually
you
going to
got
do
new
some of
pipes.
that, but then I remembered that the glue potion was gone.
Yep.
You got one application left. Just one.
I'm honestly thinking about gluing that flute thing to the clarinet portion of
The war
the hammer.
Oh god. No, it's like a pan flute.
And for sake of your DM's sanity, please don't.
I won't.
Thank
Oh
you.
god, it would just go off with every string.
Yes, and
Exactly.
I'd have to rewrite a completely new magical item.
Yep.
No, thank you.
Oh.
Warhammer of haunting.
Or more like the Warhammer of DM's haunting.
Yes. All right.
Well, hey, at least I didn't say I wanted to put it on my boomerang.
Oh god.
Oh, you got
Anyway,
Yep.
should we just jump over to the Wizard of Wands?
Yes, let's go to the wizard.
Okay. Montage of them traveling to the Wizard of Wines. Oh, hey, look, there's the Wizard of Wines in the distance.
Oh God. All right.
We come back.
It's about. You guys were able to actually travel through the night, and it's about early morning. You do see. Why can I never remember this man's name? Dear God, it's pissing me off. Wizards of Wines. Davian and his two sons are loading up some barrels onto a very large wagon. The first shipment going out in a little good long while.
Zino, just seeing this, is just blurts out very loudly, "Hello!"
Good morning!
Davian whips around. Good morning, you all. What brings you back here?
Are you getting tired of seeing us yet?
Honestly, I never get tired of seeing you guys.
Valkorran.
Well, we have a little bit of a gift for you.
Yep.
Oh no!
As we're pulling up, probably a little closer, and Roseia will grab her little satchel and bring it off to the side and pull out a shiny green crystal.
Uno momento, por favor.
I think it was green.
Yes, this one was green. The other one was blue.
Yeah.
Brad's got the red one.
Choose your starter, green, red, or blue. Red!
Alright, so Deviant goes completely wide-eyed and faints dead on the spot.
Zino just walks up and just lightly starts patting him on the face. Buddy? Hello? Buddy?
Wait, I can finally use the spell. Spare the dying. Touch.
No. It's like,
Yeah. Is that
Yeah, Baruni.
courtesy of one dead Baba Lysaga.
Yeah.
and you
Dead.
and he faints again.
I splashed some water in his face from my canteen, from my water skin.
Is anybody else there with him, or?
Yeah, it's Adrian and Elvir. They're his two sons.
Did they faint as well?
They dropped down, like their knees gave out. They're not fainted, but Davian is an older guy, and he, upon the splashing of water in his face, you guys need to stop doing this to me. You took out Strahd's mother, that horrible hag.
Quote unquote mother, but yes.
She has killed more of my family than anything else in this valley.
Actually, I think we.
It has been achieved!
Actually, I think we saved one of your family members.
That's why Claudio came back, but he was so weak when he got here that he just passed out. He's upstairs resting.
Yeah, that was us.
He was
Also-
stuck in a crow's cage.
Yep.
On the person that's fainted, Zeno uses
Oh, he's
prestidigitation to give.
No, he's up again. He's up again.
He's awake. He's awake again.
Okay.
Now we just have to figure out what the last one is. My guess is Strahd.
Yeah, it's probably a good.
That would be a good guess, but don't go out of your way just to get the gem. I mean,
Well, we have some personal.
Well,
we have
trust
some
us,
personal-
we are planning on meeting Strahd face to face.
For a
Yeah.
kindly conversation.
It's been a long time coming.
He invited us to a wedding. I'm kidding.
and you know what? I now have faith that Devil Strahd's days are numbered.
Well,
Throws his arms up, like, whoop!
I wouldn't be so sure about that. He's shown quite a.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna let you talk me down to this. That Devil's days are numbered.
I'm
Well,
just
last
trying
time-
to say that we shouldn't overestimate him or underestimate him.
Yeah, when we brought
He's
back the
already
other
shown
crystal.
some strong spellcasting potential.
Yeah, when we brought back the first crystal, you gotta hit us with a fireball.
He was like, I got burnt. Shows his freaking warped metal parts.
Hey, you all can say what you want. I do have faith in you all.
We'll say I'm pretty sure at this point we have enough firepower to give him a sunburn.
We'll make sure it's right up his keister.
He was like, later rain time? Just pulls out his boomerang, his bladed boomerang.
Oh. He kind of gently reaches out and he takes the gem from you. I'm gonna go ahead and get this where it belongs.
Just
Again, anything, the beds, any food. Go ahead and take some wine. I don't care.
Yeah, I think a little bit of rest after that would probably be a good idea.
Just sort of quickly ask, now what wine can that one make?
This one makes the Red Dragon Crush, which we were running very dangerously low on.
He's just like, could I get like a shot glass of that?
You can have an entire bottle for everything you've done.
Yes, please.
He's like, whoop! And he looks.
He calls.
You ready to get smashed tonight?
Well, we are going to be traveling back to Vallaki.
Yeah, looks at Zino. Can you even get drunk?
We can
Can't, but
find
Turks
out.
might.
No,
No.
Do not give animals alcohol.
Stefania, come out here. He calls his eldest daughter, and in tow is her husband, Dag. And yes, whatever these people want, give it to them. And he just holds up the. They brought it back. And she just dumbfounded. Of course. What do you, anything you want. And she takes orders, I guess, from everybody. And she actually comes up, but one of the few surviving bottles of Champagne de la Stomp. And it is over 700 years old.
Dang.
Valkorran kind of gently takes the bottle and be like, I think we can use this to toast after Strahd's gone.
It was just like, that should be saved for the finale.
Yep.
Whatever you want to do with it. And she also lays out 6 bottles of the Red Dragon wine.
And that's for tonight.
Zeno's gonna crack one of them up and just start taking a few swigs.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution save.
I was expecting that.
Does he even need to?
With disadvantage. Because it's alcohol.
Well, I get
Constitution
disadvantage
saving
because
throw.
I'm not there.
You know, fuck it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Dirty 20.
You feel your motorized joints feel amazing.
You just sort of.
So for a machine, you feel so relaxed. All your servos are in tune with each other. You just feel amazing.
What everyone is saying is that he just sets the bottle down slowly, and then just slumps, and just gives out the most satisfied, like the most satisfied sigh ever.
Yeah. I decided to roll, and I got a 15. Am I just happy drunk?
You're not drunk. You are pleasantly tipsy.
Ah, good point. Yes.
I got an 8.
Disadvantage.
You don't have to do disadvantage.
I was only ruling it because the backstory of the character, he avoids alcohol.
Fair enough.
because things
Okay.
would get in the way, so he does not have a good resistance to it at all.
All right.
He has a low tolerance.
He has a low tolerance because
And it shows. You've had about a glass, and your cheeks flush red. Your eyes, your pupils are kind of dilated. You're still standing, and you don't know how.
My cheeks flush red, my chin flushes purple, and I have cat eyes. Oh yeah, that's why I don't do that.
And you don't know how you're standing because you can't feel your own feet below the knees.
Also, Zino will give a few drops to Turts and fill up the frog.
I don't remember shifting into a halfling. What's going on?
Okay.
Should I make a roll for Turts and...
No.
Let's get back into the cart. Yeah, unfortunately, we do have to be on our way. We have a stop yet in Vallaki that we need to go to.
Didn't we come here to rest?
You did.
Zino's just like, we should rest first just in case something go sideways.
Yeah, that's
Diagonally. Some way.
Also,
Some way other than forward.
DM, I was wondering, could I scavenge up materials to perform an embalming, or would I have to wait till Vallaki to do that?
I could do a ceremony once I'm not drunk.
That's
You
not the same as an embalming.
You talk with Davian off to the side, and he is a touch mortified about what you're describing to him, but he's like, they might not be exactly the tools you're talking about, but I do have some things that we use for bottle making and other crafts that we do around here. And he leads you to his workbench, and there are sufficient tools there that you could perform in a moment.
Yeah. In that case, I'll take Nemty's body to perform the embalming on him.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
No.
Okay.
It takes you a good. I'm gonna say 2 hours, 3 hours.
In that time, Zino is going to do the resting that he needs.
Yep, just gonna do the long rest.
Everybody except for Anpu now. Anpu's off doing his thing. Roll me a perception check, please.
Perception.
Oh, I gotta do it at this
Yes.
Dirty
12.
20 for me.
Natural 20.
I get the. I get.
I got it. 10.
22. Holy shit.
So anybody that got above 15, you do catch Arabelle trying to walk away with a full bottle of wine.
Zeno's just gonna sort of get up and follow her, and just say to the group, "Don't worry, I'll double check." And he doesn't stop her. He just follows her.
You follow her to a very old oak tree where it looks like she has put together 6 tiny little effigies made from sticks and cloth. And from where they are standing in the ground, right directly behind them are 6 small rectangular dugout holes in the ground.
we'll just sort of walk up and be like, hey, I understand that you're hurting right now, but if you would like, I can use my word carver tools to help shape these effigies that you have here and give them a bit more likeness if you would prefer for proper burial.
It's appreciated, but not needed. It's purely symbolic.
He nods and then sits down nearby.
She, one by one, lays the effigies into the small grave, covers them up, pours what can be just equal amounts of wine on each of the graves.
Zino will pull out his lute and start playing a funeral sort of song.
She does start crying a bit, and she doesn't sit in your lap, but she does curl up into your side.
He gently just wraps an arm around her and continues just gently playing.
All right. While that's happening, what is everybody else doing? You just gonna go ahead and do your rest?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Basically, got to get you into it. Yes, because compared to your other weapons, this is lightweight. This is, but strong. It is sturdy. This weapon is the first one in all your years of training and using these pole arms to fully feel like just a pure extension of yourself. It fits with you perfectly. Yep. Okay.
I'm kind of imagining some sort of martial arts movie montage thing.
Kinda.
Sorry. I messed up and muted myself for a second. Roseia is just sitting there going and
going through the motions of all
going through the motions of training and just kind of like adapting for the lighter weight that she's not used to.
Mm-hmm.
But
you do have two onlookers, two very young boys. They, you've come to kind of recognize them as Stefani and Dag's youngest children, your youngest sons, Martin and Vigo.
She will look at them and, if you would like some training, I'm more than happy to show you.
They scramble to their feet and rush over with long sticks.
Mhm.
And like they're nodding, like, please, please, please.
So,
This is awesome!
Also, just real quick, what
And-
was the name of
and-
that flute again?
The pipes of haunting.
Now these techniques. Now these techniques are mainly used as more self-defense and as a means of protecting yourself. You don't want to be using this on the offensive, and that's at least given a good reason.
So, like, protecting that and protecting the winery.
Yes, specifically, you want to probably use these techniques as a means of protecting the winery. But
Awesome!
however, I would still prefer you help your parents and family with any of the normal defenses that your winery may have.
We
This is more for like self-defense.
we understand, but we usually just turn into birds and peck at people. But this is so much
Roseia
cooler.
just kind of like just sits there and like has a moment of like, oh right, we're ravens.
All right. So you're now teaching.
But yeah,
a
she'll kind of.
You're teaching a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old how to use spears,
Mhm.
and they are enthusiastically listening to every word you are saying.
Mhm.
All right, Valkorran, you're doing your res. Anpu, you're doing the embalming.
Yeah.
Xanyas, you're drunk, but what do you do?
I pass out and get the rest.
This time he's the one who falls to the floor.
Adrian is there to pick up your body and move you to a nice, comfortable bed. Okay, so I'm going to say everybody was able to get a long rest. It is now the next morning.
Yay!
And the next morning, Zino's carrying back. Isabel?
Arabelle.
Arabelle.
Yeah, Zino's carrying back Arabelle in his arms.
Okay. You,
Roseia will be kind of like putting on her armor in the morning and stretching and all that fun stuff and going about her morning ritual of a little bit of a workout, a little bit of meditation.
you do notice that Martin and Vigo woke up very early and had started making straw dummies for practice. They are very, very crude looking, but for a 5 and 6-year-old, they turned out pretty cool.
It's just like a hay bale.
No,
Well,
it's a
are they
little bit better. It's a little bit better shape than that. They put a gourd that with they painted a face on it. And
Wait, Zino shows up, sees what they're doing, sets Arabelle down into the part very gently, and then pulls out his woodcarver's tools like, want them to look cooler?
as the DM, I say, "Oh God!" As these two children,
Yay!
enthusiastic nodding, yes, 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 yes. Oh, so yeah, come on, please.
I
I'm gonna
love
walk
it.
over and start helping carve out like semi-realistic faces of Strahd into the gourds.
roll me performance.
I hope this doesn't go bad.
Oh God.
14. Crap.
You do. They're not your best work, and you know this, but you do a convincing enough job that these two little boys, we can kill the demon Strahd.
I mean, to a bunch of kids, it's amazing. To like a art professional, it's like,
Oh God.
Like if you actually go to like a sculpture artist, they'd be like, "What is this trash?" But to a kid, it's like the best thing ever.
The Gourd
Yes.
Lord.
It is not the Melon Lord.
The Melon Lord.
The Gourd Lord.
Lord. Zeno's
Oh
like,
God.
I am not tough. I am Melon Lord.
yeah, Zeno's just literally like, have fun and take down the Gourd Lords. And he walks off.
Oh God. Alright.
Valkorran.
No. Okay, Valkorran, what do you do?
I was gonna say, Valkorn's gonna check his pockets and the bag of holding just in case, just to make sure that the deck of many things is still in my
Untouched.
possession.
What any of you tried to take it during the night?
Nope.
Couldn't
No.
have because he was with Arabelle.
I know, but it was just more of a wake up. Wait, is it still here? Okay, we're good.
Saying this though, if
Anpu would probably stay the night watching over his friend's body while resting.
Would you like to bury him?
I think so. In this land, the dead don't start walking again, so
The Barnikovs offer a nice secluded spot near a small stream that runs the length of the property. And it's reeded, but there's no like big trees or anything.
yeah.
And they offer, if you wanted to bury your friend there, that you could.
If someone can help me make a coffin, then I certainly will.
will get out his wood carving tools once more.
And Elvar, the youngest son, starts gathering supplies, wood planks, stuff like that they use for barrels, and helps out as well. And I'd say within a good hour, you got a very nice looking rudimentary coffin.
Why am I just imagining Zino looking like with khakis and plaid and his suspenders like Tim the Toolman Taylor from Home Improvement?
No. Zeno's more Al Borland, all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
With how much goes wrong around Zino, I don't believe that.
Actually, there is something I'd like to try and do, but I need an open space, just a little bit away from the Wizard of Wines.
All right.
We'll say that.
Do you need a clearing or a wooded area?
Clearing would probably be best.
that is correct, Neo. The player is AI. Zeno, the character, is Tim. Or is Al, and
Yep.
I'm Al. My character is Tim.
Okay. You do venture out and you do find a small 20-foot by 20-foot clearing. It's not
Okay.
circular.
Okay, gonna stand at the edge of it, reach into the bag of holding, take out all of the stuff that we know is ours,
Okay.
and we're finally gonna figure out if there's anything else inside this thing. And unloads the bag of holding into the clearing. Besides our stuff, which is going to be in a pile next to
Okay.
So, I don't know if you can reuse a bag of holding if you turn it inside out.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you put it right side again first.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what he's gonna do. Just kind of aim it at the clearing. Hello?
I know.
He's thinking.
I know, just everything went quiet. Everyone went quiet.
Yeah.
I'm just
waiting for
I'm
the
waiting
end.
for things to happen.
Yeah, no, I just thought something, what we had earlier happened again. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Oh,
I do want to say that Zino would probably try to sneak up and take a single card from the deck of many things while this is all happening.
But you're building a coffin.
yeah.
True. He is
Yeah.
building up right now. If he wasn't
Okay.
building a coffin, that's what he'd be trying to do.
Okay. In order, a bear trap that has already been sprung.
Yeah, you were aware of that. That was in the pile.
Shush.
I'm sorry.
Let him get through everything.
Another bear trap, but this one has a skeletal hand inside of it. Kind of broken off inside the teeth. You have 6 steel flasks, 1 pint each, and you can hear the sloshing of liquid inside of it.
Did they say anything on them?
No. Let me get through the list, please.
I'm sorry.
A jug pops out with... how many spouts does it have? Give me 1 second. I gotta research something real quick. A jug pops out, and you'll get more information on that. A small bag that it does. You do hear that there's a few little items inside of it. All this pops out before there is a loud, extremely loud thud, and it surprises the shit out of you. A full-size trebuchet pops out as well.
Ah!
Look back at the bag.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Trebuchet?
Catapult.
Go.
Here, I'm pulling up a picture of the jug on my stream.
Okay, I will look.
And I will also throw it in the Discord. Because I know exactly the jug that you're talking about.
I gotta see this jug. I am pulling up Nim's stream right now.
I also put it in
yeah.
the Discord.
Oh.
It just has a whole bunch of corked spouts in it.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, thank you, Neo, for the description of how it launches. That does sound weird.
I had one in my backyard at one point.
Choop.
Trebuchet?
Yeah, a smaller trebuchet.
Holy crap! That is awesome.
Yeah. And okay.
That is also a very weird looking jug.
Nix wakes up, looks out the window from hearing the thud, wipes his eyes, and I think I'm still dreaming. Let me go back.
How far is Valkorran from?
All of you are within within sight that this you can see this towering over the tree. At least the head of it.
And Zino just looks up and is like, oh, launchy doodad.
Okay, you said that was it.
Yep, that's all that fell out.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Look at the jug and do a check on it.
I will also have Roseia take a look at the jug.
Did you follow him?
I mean, I'm assuming we're kind of like in a...
You all convened as soon as you saw the trebuchet poke above the tree lines.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep, pretty much.
I will say that. What is going on? Why is there a... You opened the bag of holding, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like I hold up the bag.
Okay. So we got...
How did that get inside there?
Well, I'm assuming they collapsed it.
Hang on.
And then...
I go over to the trebuchet, I just look at the bag, try to put it back in.
It doesn't work.
Huh.
Zino walks over at this point, it's just like, let me give it a try. And he casts Enlarge Reduce on the trebuchet.
It reduces enough to be put into the bag.
Put it back in the bag.
And you can kind of determine that even though the trebuchet is in a time loop, warp doodad, space-time thingy, the spell duration still is the same.
Okay, then now I'm gonna do an Arcana check on the jug.
It comes up magical.
I didn't roll it yet, but okay.
I don't care. It comes up magical.
I would assume probably detect magic and then... Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
magic. Okay, what does it do? Roseia doesn't know.
And the bag also, the small baggie is also magical.
So they put a bag in a bag?
They did.
What's in the smaller bag?
No.
What's in the smaller bag is what I need, let's say, Nyx. Roll me a d12.
Yes, I have wandered over.
Also, while all this is going on...
8.
And if you open up this bag, it's just a simple drawstring. You see 8 beans.
Oh no. Okay.
Looks like there's a bunch of beans in this bag.
Bag of
Yeah, but
beans.
But they're
Beans
I-
in the bag.
I think they're magic. Actually, yeah, no, they're magic.
Would Roseia
Okay.
know anything about magic beans?
Roll me a
Sorry.
straight knowledge.
Just straight knowledge?
That's the silliest story I've ever heard. Magic beans.
9!
Yeah, looks over at Nyx, be like, I just had a trebuchet launch out of this thing.
Magic.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about any magical beings. Heck, you don't even know if you threw one on the ground, anything would happen.
So obviously what we need to do is just dump all the beans out.
If you so desire.
Just
I'm kidding. No, Roseia will take the bag and go, well, if anybody would know anything about beans, it would probably be the farmers at the winery.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of the metal flasks and kind of inspect it, make sure it's not gonna be like the thing with the alchemist fire.
It's not coming up magical, but neither would the alchemist fire. So
I know, but last time had alchemist fire written on it.
Yeah, I know. And, I already answered you. There was nothing written on the outside of these.
I know. But then, whatever. I hold it away from me and open up.
Nothing
Open up the lid of
happens.
Then I go and sniff it and try to see what it is.
It does smell of alcohol.
Just go.
The jug or something else?
He's one of the flasks.
Oh.
Also, during all this, can Zino take a look around, see if he sees the deck of mini things just lying around?
It is hidden in my pocket.
Darn.
You could just ask him if you could draw a card.
True, but that's not Zeno's way.
No, it's not.
Let's see. Okay, I put the bear traps, which I guess I'm gonna have to add 2 more bear traps to do with the thing.
Wait, does Valkorran actually know what the deck does?
I rolled a nat 20 on the
Oh,
Arcana
you did.
check for
Okay,
it.
yeah, no, you did. You did. It's been a couple of weeks.
It's alright.
And apparently so did Zeno.
So add 2 of those. 6 flasks of booze? Question mark. Bag of beans. And a freaking trebuchet. Then, now we just have to figure out what the jug is.
I guess Zeno will just walk up and just try and take a swig out of the jug.
Okay. Roll me a d10, but re-roll if you roll a 10.
Okay.
It has 9
Nine.
sprouts. Alright. Wine comes out, and it's pretty decent wine.
He's just like, tastes like wine to me.
That's just a wine jug?
Zeno sort of.
With
So
It's
there were
a-
10 spouts on there?
9 sprouts.
Okay. So Zeno just sort of turns it a little. It's like,
Oh, there
Anybody
is
else
10.
want
There is 10 sprouts, but yeah.
and he holds it out to Valkorran.
Yeah, it might be a fancy brewer's jug. Actually,
Maybe.
maybe. It could be like a like an infinite reservoir or something, maybe? For wines? Maybe they're all just different flavors of wine.
Well, why is it magic? So I cork the one that Zeno opened up and open up another one.
Okay. Roll me. What do you do?
Sniff it just to make sure it's not gonna be like poison.
Okay,
or
roll
anything.
me a d10.
6.
It kind of reminds you of the smell is just oil, like kind of used for. I think it might be used for cooking.
Cooking oil.
In a
Just
wine
like-
jug.
What the hell is this?
Also, well, now that Valkorran is distracted, can Zeno try to sleight of hand a card, a singular card, out of the deck of many things from the pocket?
Go ahead.
Can I see?
Well-
Can I do a perception check? just to
You
make
you
sure?
will you will.
Okay.
Sleight of hand first.
Natural 20! No. Oh god, that's
Oh
still
my
a 24.
All right, roll your perception.
Dirty 20.
He still won.
You know, god damn
So
it.
he gets a
You
card.
drew a card.
Oh my lord.
As soon as I see the card in his hand, be like, no!
The card disappears. And in Zeno's hand are 25 pieces of jewelry in a bag.
Wait, I got the gem?
You got the gem.
Zeno's just like, oh, so that's what this does. And he looks at the group, he's like, he walks over to Roseia and hands her the bag of gems.
As everyone that knows
Each-
lets out a sigh.
Each one of those pieces of jewelry is worth 2,000 gold pieces each. So you have 50,000 gold worth of jewelry.
He'll just tell Roseia, this is for emergencies only.
More than emergencies.
I go over to Zeno and be like, don't do that again.
You mean
I
like
don't
this?
You know that.
You mean like this? It does it again.
Slaps hands like, no.
Explains something's like, do what?
I'm sorry, I'm...
Alright, I'm going to mark down that the gem has already been pulled. So.
Oh,
He's now extremely sober.
And paler than usual.
Roseia is just looking very inquisitively.
Quizzically.
I'll write down that there are 17 cards now.
Zino will just be like, hey, at least I just drew us money.
Yes, but you could have also killed us.
Or him.
More of I could have killed myself.
Or worse.
Or worse.
I accidentally summoned a Trask.
Or better. Okay, so do you want to continue examining the jug?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can do some kind of check to figure out what the hell it is.
Go ahead. You roll an Arcana.
Dirty 20.
You can tell that this is an alchemy jug. It is known to... It is 12 pounds solid. Whether you think it's full or empty, it is always only 12 pounds.
Okay.
And you know that each one of the spouts pours a different liquid. And once the spout is empty of its contents, it will stay empty until the next dawn. And one of them is acid. Another one is basic poison. Another one you got beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, and wine.
Okay.
Yes, you get 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Yep.
Anyone got anything we can mark the ones that we figured out what's what?
Wait, once the
I
drug's
believe it's
contained,
corn.
but you can't produce a different one or more.
It looks like the...
That's-
I've changed it to the 3.5 edition one where it's just 9 spouts.
Got it.
It just makes it easier.
It looks like the corks are color coordinated.
They are.
Now that Nick is over, can I make an Arcana check on what the beans are?
Sure.
A 12.
You've heard stories of magical beans that are just completely random. You can plant one and you can either get a nice little crop of mushrooms, or they've been told that maybe even a gigantic pyramid will show up.
Pyramid? I would imagine a beanstalk that reached up to the clouds.
That's one I haven't heard of.
Yeah, and well, I'd imagine it'd be more just the foliage just growing like crazy, not so much a like full-on pyramid per se. Actually, why would you even build a pyramid?
Don't know, but I've been called to walk into
Anpu,
so
why
I'm
would you
gonna
build
be
a
right back.
pyramid? Anyways, we should probably get moving on to Vallaki. We have to go meet our friends there.
Okay.
Roseia will start packing up stuff, probably asking for a few rations, and
Probably first finish up Namti's funeral, since we were interrupted in the middle of making the coffin, I believe.
Yeah, you guys were able to finish up and give him a nice send off. Martikovs, while you guys were toying around, they finished digging the grave for him, and they made a nice rudimentary headstone, and they made it in the shape of your necklace.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are waving your goodbyes to the Martikovs, and you head back down the road to Vallaki.
on our way to Vallaki.
Regular Vallaki or Vallaki 1?
The
Probably.
Vallaki that we split into two.
I believe
Okay,
I changed it
original
to it would have been not Vallaki, but like the whatever the name of the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah, Blue Water Inn.
What?
Okay.
As
You
we're-
get there.
Sorry, as we're traveling, I wanted to warn people. Maybe we should advertise that we killed Strahd's mother, just in case there's some sympathizers hiding away. That's about it.
Even if there aren't sympathizers, it might still bring unwanted attention to us.
Okay, and we're back.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good, nice potty break, get water, and all that fun jazz. Our team has made it back to Vallaki and to the Wizard of Oz. Let's see what they're doing. What are you guys doing?
Zino is going to be asking Arabelle for the bag of tricks, I think it was.
She loosens the drawstring, opens it, and kind of lifelessly is holding it out to you open. But if you try to take it, she's going to resist it leaving her hand. Like she's opening it for you to just grab whatever you want.
Zino's just going to reach in and try to grab one thing.
You feel one fuzzy ball in your hand.
He pulls it out and then gently rolls it on the ground.
Okay, I need to pull that up now.
What do I roll?
It's a D8.
I'm assuming this is on our way to Vallaki, not in
Yes, on the way to
Vallaki.
Vallaki. Not in Vallaki, but on the way to Vallaki.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Don't know which one that one is.
The ball kind of twists, morphs, and turns into a badger.
He picks up the badger and holds it in his arms. He's like, new friend!
Oh no, there's another one.
And he brings it over to Arabelle and says, Arabelle needs friend too.
How many more things are we gonna end up adopting because of him?
This one only lasts 24 hours.
Yeah, it goes away at dawn. Yep. And then resets.
Even then. How long until he picks up something that doesn't go away?
Looks at the turtle and the toad. It's like, too late for that. Plus, you need all the companion. In dark times, you need all the companionship you can get.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's
Surprised no one tried to stop him.
Roseia's driving the cart.
True. But I mean, the
I
others.
have full horse reins at the moment.
Yes, I understand that, but I mean the others. Specifically. Like, they just watched.
I mean,
Zero.
Arabelle allowed it, and she can see the future, so...
True.
But can she? If she lost connection to them,
That was to them.
no. Huh?
That was just to them.
Okay.
I
So
wouldn't
is
say it would
that-
be specifically her full ability.
Okay.
Is there anything much of note on our way to Vallaki, or is it just kind of like straight?
No, it's straight to Vallaki.
Okay. So as we get close to the gate of Vallaki, Roseia will wave down a guard or something on top of the wall. Though I'm pretty sure they see us coming a lot further than we see the wall.
Yeah. The gates are open. It is early evening,
Okay.
so you can come in.
Okay. I do a quick little speak with the guards of just kind of like the stereotypical halt, what's your business, yada yada yada. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, they recognize you from before,
Yeah,
so it's a little bit shorter this time. It's like, hey, how you guys been?
right.
Blah blah blah. All right, you guys are now in the city of Vallaki.
Can I say that I picked up like a small crate of various wines to bring back to the tavern here?
And they didn't stop you.
As in like a supply run kind of
Yeah,
deal.
I got you. And they didn't stop you. They were serious. When anything you guys want, you can have.
For record, I probably would have made myself look a little bit more human.
Okay.
Normal.
Just
skin
change
color.
your complexion.
I will say that
Complexion,
Zino
hair
will
color, eye color. Okay.
Zino will split off from the group and go see his poppy.
Okay.
You come to the store and it is closed.
He knocks anyway.
No one answers.
He keeps knocking continuously.
Knock, 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 knock.
Roll me a investigation check.
This is gonna fail.
Knock, knock,
Oh,
knock.
16. I possibly not failed.
On the door, you see a sign that says, Blitzky's Toys is closed for now. Gone off to get supplies. Back in a few days. Love, Blinsky.
I just imagine it's like the Big Bang Theory, like penny, penny, penny.
Okay, so...
Blinsky? Blinsky?
Dad?
So,
Dad?
Zino...
I'm
Buzz
Harriet.
will write a note saying he found an interesting little, pipe that he wants Blinsky to look at.
Okay.
And leaves it taped to the door. Or attached to the sign that was attached to the door.
Okay.
And then goes back to the group. With his badger in tow.
You gave that to Arabelle.
Well, oh yeah, he did say that Arabelle needed a friend.
Yep.
So yeah, he just goes back to the group.
Okay.
We will be making our way to the Blue Water Inn and seeing what's going on there.
It's early evening, and the Blue Water Inn is bustling with life. Full of patrons. You are acknowledged by Mardukov.
I say I will be handling a crate or two and bringing it inside the shop. Just full of bottles of wine, and she'll set him down probably on top of the
Bar top.
The bar top.
Mm-hmm.
A little more stock for you.
Oh, we've been slowly getting more wine from Dad. So, yeah, it looks like you fixed the supply line. What was going on?
Let's say that some of the issues that your firm has been having have been resolved. Let's say 2 of them.
That's
Is it
good.
Like 2 gyms.
And she kind of gives a not so subtle wink.
Yeah, bunch of nature freaks and one really old lady.
Wait, whoa. You
What's going
returned
on?
2 of the gems?
Zino nods enthusiastically.
Yeah.
And, Roseia, kind of puts a small finger up to her mouth, trying to be a little bit more discreet about it.
He just gives a loud ooh, and he calls up, "Drinks on the house!" and starts pouring wine for every patron inside.
They still have to grow the grapes.
Shut up. He's celebrating.
It's his inn, he can do what he wants.
I mean, to be fair, we basically just told him, hey, we just renewed your entire business for years to come.
Erwin, that's his guy's name. Erwin and his wife Danica. That is the best news I've heard in my entire life. Here, you guys more than earned anything from my family. He does now. You guys get the full payment of the platinum that he had, 300 platinum.
It's like, thanks. Puts it with the 50,000 gold.
Is, not Arabelle, Arena Insight.
Arena is serving tables.
Okay.
You do turn around and witness her mid-slap of somebody who just tried to grab her butt.
I look at the guy that she just slapped and use the mind connection and be like, just be glad she didn't pull out a sword on you.
Oh, you hear her back. Who? Well, I actually kind of liked it the last time she did for me, but.
Of course, I just go kind of wide, be like,
Shut off connection! Shut off connection!
Undo.
Like, hang up. Why is it? Like, I'm still here. No! Just okay. Click off, be like,
You got her.
I imagine there's just a big blush that goes with the red mark on it, that guy's face. Like, oh my god.
And the face is blushing, but it's a perverted smile on his face. You know the kind. The Master Roshi smile.
Oh no.
I hate it. I hate it.
Like Valkorran just grabs one of the drinks off the bar top without looking at it, just like drinks.
Sure, roll me a con save.
Okay.
Or con check.
10.
This hits you pretty damn hard.
I think I needed it.
I'm not going to say you're 3 sheets to the wind, but you're well on your way to 2 sheets to the wind.
Roseia will also enjoy a glass or two, but sip on it slowly.
Conservatively.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is from somewhat noble descent. She's not going to just drown herself.
Meanwhile, Valkorn's just a regular soldier.
I will say that Zino's just going to be feeding Turts and Philip.
They've given you beet soup, and they know that you're here, and you have animals with you, and they actually give you a plate full of mealworms for your frog.
Ooh. Yeah, he sets Philip down and just lets him go to town on the mealworms.
It is a worm massacre.
What worms?
Picture your frog as Godzilla. And then, as soon as the plate is empty, you have a frog laying on its back, like belly slightly bulging, and with an equivalent of a frog's smiley face.
What worms?
Just imagine, like, Zino activating Speak with Animals, just hears the screams of the damned.
Oh no!
Oh wait, we don't have legs! No!
Scream away! Scream away!
No, he took Timmy!
It's like this. It's like the scene from A Birth New Groove. It's like,
Help me! Too late.
Help me!
okay, anyway, I think we need to talk to Arena.
She sits down a full table's worth of mugs at another table and tucks the tray underneath her arm and greets you all. It's been a while. How are you guys?
Busy.
Like, looks at the guy. Better. Could have been better.
Feel like a whole nother person.
Oh wait, she hasn't seen.
I'm gonna take a point of damage for that one.
Yes.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
that's a point of psychic damage to everybody.
I feel like an entirely different person, says the changeling.
I haven't implemented this rule yet. I mean, come on.
No, I'm just saying Roseia just stares at him and just a throb of headache goes through her head.
How dare
I twitch.
you?
I twitch.
I just look at Nyx and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Remember Xanyas?
Yes.
Points at Nyx.
Waves hand.
You know what? After everything I've seen, after encountering your party, I'm not surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised myself.
Just because you have. Yeah, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I kind of just like getting close and then put my hand up so I'm not like advertising it to the whole world, but then right in front of her, I change my face back to Xanyas and then back again.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of just figuring.
Yeah.
Anyway,
what brings weird?
What brings you all back to Vallaki?
We actually kind of have some business with you.
Apparently,
1 second.
well, we should probably find a more
one
private
second.
place to speak.
Moment, everybody.
She turns around, goes to the bar, and she looks at Danica, she says something that you can't hear, and Danica kind of nods, runs to the back, and then you see one of her boys run from the kitchen and out the door, and then Danica takes over and taking orders as Arena just sits down with you guys. I've asked them to go collect my brother if that's alright with you.
It's fine, though I would say we should probably move to a more private location than sitting in the middle of a tavern.
Yeah, let's. Is there a spare room?
I think we can probably snag a room upstairs or something.
Yeah, we can wait until your brother gets here, but
yeah,
best to talk about this in private.
It takes about 10 minutes, but the son arrives with Izak, the demonic-armed head of the guard.
And Zino just waves to him vigorously.
He gives you a nice, like, two-finger salute wave. What's going on?
We have some business with Arena, but you're probably going to want to hear it too.
That's fair. Well, let's take this upstairs. Then they kind of lead the way to the private bedroom that's up there. The one that had Dover in it.
Yep.
Anyway. So let's do Theater of the Mind so we don't have to keep moving people.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just stick with Theater of the Mind for now.
Yep.
It's a little bit cramped in the krislana but...
What? Oh.
Who just
Krislana.
joined?
Oh, Andrew's here.
Hey! Krislana, you've been very quiet.
Oh.
What's up?
Yes, very quiet.
Yes, we're about to give... Yeah, you missed, while you were sleeping, Zino pulled a card from the deck of many things. We are now insanely rich.
Ah.
I do the gym.
Yeah, we're like 50,000 gold pieces richer.
Well, you can tow the rest of them away.
Anyway.
Roseia will actually motion everybody inside and go. I'm still a little hazy on the details myself. I will actually allow them to explain the situation a little bit more clearly than what I probably would be able to. I will just stand guard.
That's fair.
Roseia will stand next to the door and kind of like watch for anybody.
What's going on?
We might have found a way to make sure Arena is absolutely safe.
Some called goat.
It is Izak, he perks up. Really?
Strahd will not let on.
No, the man is extremely persistent. What is your idea?
You know how she is the... Wait, has she told you the news?
Yes.
Okay.
I am aware of everything.
Alright. We met the spirit of Sergei. And he's waiting for...
Izak holds up his hand, his demonic hand just... pause. Reaches into his cloak. Pulls out a pipe. His demonic forefinger catches fire for a second. He lights the substance within the pipe. Takes a very long drag. Exhales. Hands the pipe to his sister. And, excuse me?
Yep.
Yep.
Fair.
You saw Strahd's brother.
We're talking soft.
His
It's definitely
spirit.
him.
Yeah.
Zino just sort of says, like, we return Skull, spirits come out.
Wrong one. That was over in Krask.
It was a different
Yeah, different.
set of ghosts.
Oh, that was
It was the one by the pool there.
Yeah, over in Kresk, there was a pond, like a pond or lake, where the
Yeah, the magical lake that actually where Sergei died.
Well, he's still there.
his spirit still lingers, and he is awaiting the spirit of. Sorry, I forgot. There are like several different forms. The original name, I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Tiana?
Tatiana?
Tatiana.
Yeah. Waiting the spirit of Tatiana. In other words, gestures to Arena. He's willing to offer a safety for them.
What kind of safety can a disembodied spirit give?
Not sure. My best guess is take them away from this land.
He said he could get her out of Barovia for good.
It's yeah.
Not saying it's a perfect idea, but it's an idea.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't ask about any details on it?
He was not.
Forthcoming.
Yeah, unless we were the embodiment of Tatiana herself, he was not giving us much information.
And my disguise did not really fool him.
Yeah.
So you pissed off the ghost before talking to it?
Just
A little bit, but he was still willing to talk. He still has the offer up.
What if this is taking my sister from this plane of existence?
Zino just sort of like, that is a possibility. But
To be fair, I don't think we're from this plane. Some of us aren't even from this plane either. But she might be safer that way. Again, we're not saying it's perfect, but it's an option to throw out there. But we needed consent.
we at least needed to provide the information.
Yes. If he means any harm, we'll do all we. If we decide to go through this, he actually means to harm her, we will fight back.
He looks to Arena and just, I don't like it. But it's not my choice. If you decide to go, I cannot go with you because I have to protect the village for the town. Sadly enough, this is something you have to decide on your own. But I will support you anything you do, even though I just said, and like I said, I don't like it. Arena looks at you all, and may I take the night to think on it and tell you what I've decided in the morning?
Take as much time as you
Of course.
Just sagely nods, be like, take the time you need. Because
just
as
to
soon
let
as,
everyone know.
just keep in mind, as soon as we leave Vallaki, we're going to have to rush over to Kresk. If you decide to do this.
She just gives you a silent nod, and she actually leaves, and you can see her walking away from the tavern.
Towards the cathedral? Or
Towards
church?
the church. Which, if you remember, that's where she's been staying.
Yep.
Also,
All
just
right.
quickly, Uber says hi to everybody.
Hello,
Uber.
Uber Bob.
King Uber now.
Ping.
King Uber Bob.
Okay, let's see.
King Bob of all the Ubers. All right.
Hey.
I go over to Isaac and be like, yeah, I know how you feel about it, but Strahd won't stop. You'll put this town and even the land in danger just to get to her.
Oh, trust me. I know more than people think I do.
Looks at his arm and like, I can
Not
take
that.
a venture. No, but that flame thing was kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
That's a family curse.
I figured.
So far, Arena's not touched with it yet. But our family was originally from Perez. I know the story of what happens when you try to hide somebody from Strahd.
We were actually just there.
Were you?
Yeah.
Dismal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's say the
And-
Can't say it is a great place.
And was actually being
wipe out the
inhabited.
trash, though.
Yeah. It was actually being inhabited.
Well,
Was a
I don't know.
rumor that a witch had taken residence there.
Not just any witch.
Not any longer either.
Yep.
He cocks an eyebrow at that.
Babalith Saga.
Ah,
She's dead now.
well, that's one ally of Strahd that I'm glad is gone.
Yeah, but that might just piss him off to no end.
I did manage to strike the finishing blow, but I mostly took on her house.
Didn't you also turn into an animal?
Yeah. Actually, would you remember being an animal or no?
You would.
Okay.
You would remember being turned into a fox.
Yes, that was weird, even for my standards.
Weird, she landed on me.
Well, you tried turning
you
into
got
you tried turning into a fox and not thinking of randomly bouncing through meadows and trying to catch mice.
Isaac is just looking at you all with
And she just kinda like,
eyebrow, like his eyes ping-ponging from whoever's talking at that moment.
Just look at him and be like, it's been a really weird week.
Yes,
Which
but
is-
apparently it takes the weird to beat the weird, so...
Looks at Zino. Yeah, I think that sums it up.
Zino just sort of looks like, what did I do? Oh, right, I drew the card from the deck of many things that got us a bunch of gems.
That's...
I don't want to know. Alright.
Yeah. Side question: do you know anyone who can make a magical lockbox?
Best bet would be Gadolf Blinsky.
He's not around.
Zino just piped up, Belinsky, not home right now.
Oh.
But
Is he going on it? I guess he's gone his yearly supply run.
What does that entail?
No, he just collects various woods that he makes his toys out of and tries to find nice fabric. He's usually gone for 4 or 5 days.
How long has he been gone for?
I didn't know he was gone, so I don't know.
That's fair.
And I guess we don't really have time to wait for him to get back.
No. We had, but yeah, it's been a weird week. Went up against druids, Bottomless Saga. The guy we were trying to cure got killed.
I have had a lifetime full of hags, and I could be more than happy to never see one again.
Not to mention ghosts.
Lots of ghosts.
Couple of nice ones though.
Oh yeah. The Silver
Yeah,
Dragon.
we paid a visit to Argon Bashol too.
Yeah, those guys were nice.
Nice
Wait,
little one, though.
you've seen the Revenants?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've met with them and have garnered some of their help.
Yeah, nice bunch of people.
Details of which we will remain, let's say, discreet for now. I'm hoping to...
Alright. All I'm gonna ask. He walks to the window, and he points towards the direction of Argynvoshtal, to where you can still see the silver beam of light shooting straight up.
Zino just quickly...
Are you all
Oh yeah, I remember doing that.
responsible for that?
Yes, we are responsible for that.
Yep.
Yes.
We apparently took back the skull of Argynvoshtal and put it back in its place, and bada bing, bada boom.
I kinda forgot that was glowing.
Yeah, I did too.
Isaac just kind of...
We've been doing a lot in the past week or so.
He just goes, huh, and just starts stroking his short, pointed beard. I'm not going to question it.
Oh yeah, I've completely given up on questioning things like so far. Besides the trebuchet that came out of my bag of holding.
He just gets hands up. All right, but I'm not going to ask.
At this point, I'm just fucking with him.
You do realize you're speaking to the captain of the guard of the biggest town in this valley. You might want to use a little bit more for plausible deniability.
Yeah, but what we're saying is what we've been saying has not negatively affected anyone here besides the possibility of Arena escaping this world. We don't know what that entails.
Again, I'm going to leave that decision up there.
Agreed. I think you've got a lot on your mind as well, so...
Yes, we had also received word that... I don't know if the rumor is true or not. The Vistani have cut ties with the demon.
Demon?
Oh.
Roseia will...
Strahd?
You just said demon, so I was a bit fake on my end. So, okay, yeah. Alright.
Zino's just sort of like, let's not talk about that right now. Something sort of...
Arabelle's probably downstairs.
Yes.
Yeah. We have...
When did this disconnecting of ties happen?
Wait, when did they start working with him?
No, when did they disconnect?
Yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah, that lines up.
We have a granddaughter of one of them.
And
Traveling with us, and she sensed their disappearance.
not disappearance, but departure from the living.
Keeping it a little vague on that point, but yes.
You're talking about Madame Eva.
Yeah,
she's gone.
Yes.
He takes another drag from his pipe. I don't know what to make of that news. After all, she was a Vistani. But no, she's helped me on a few occasions with things that I will not be talking about with you. But the Vistani have basically they're done working with Strahd, according to the few people we were able to talk to. I don't know what this means, but I have to get back to my post.
Well, I know that they were seeking to end Strahd's reign, though I know not their methods.
I don't understand why, because they were able to keep their own people safe, and they were able to leave this land whenever they wanted.
They probably got tired of doing questionable things.
I guess we'll never know. They're not too open and forthcoming with outsiders just yet.
Probably
I've been slowly chipping away at it, but
they probably won't for a while now.
The hatred is still deep ingrained. Well, you all have a good evening. I gotta get back to my post.
Zino just nods and waves goodbye.
He gets another 2-finger jaunty salute, and he leaves as well and heads towards the western guard tower.
Okay. During this entire conversation, did Roseia notice anybody trying to listen in? Like any animals or anything?
No, but you do see
any humanoids or like ravens or something suddenly appearing?
You do see well, let me collect my thoughts again. Continue amongst yourselves for a second.
Also, who had the bag of holding?
Me.
Okay. Roseia would have actually put the fancy spear she has in the bag of holding.
The nice one, or the
nice one.
Okay, well, I would say like everyone have bag of holding in their inventory, and we'll just say that Valkorran is the one holding it.
Physically holding it that way, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm saying like it's more of a she's kind of trying to hold on to it as kind of like a trump card kind of deal.
That's fair.
You're our grog, and we hand you stuff.
I would like to rage.
No.
You know, see, grog. Anyway.
No, she would have probably explained at the Wizard of Wines that she wants to hold on to as many advantages as she can before, without leaking as much information as possible.
Yeah. Good idea. Especially
because if we're gonna be going into a one-on-one fight, if Strahd doesn't know that I have the damn thing, I can pull that out on him.
Well, we also have another weapon.
But
just imagine, just thinks back to the trebuchet.
We do have the actually, the trebuchet might actually be of use if we're going to attempt to siege the castle.
Yeah.
However, I would imagine if we're going to have the
Do any of us even know how to properly use a trebuchet?
You got a couple.
Roseia raises her hand.
Valkorran does too.
Yeah, I think the only way to get that thing out though is to dump the entire bag, like before. So.
No, I can think of a way to do it, but I would have to be very quick. So yeah.
Zino just sort of pulls out one of his barrels full of oil. He's like, we could have flaming barrels!
Well, there is a spell that I've heard of that can do probably help with it, but I don't know it.
Anyways.
Izek, he senses that the conversation is winding down. So, I'm going to get back to my watch. And you all, we'll convene here in the morning to see what Irina wants to do. Stay safe now.
You too.
Okay.
I don't need safety. I've got strength. As he's walking out the door.
Zino just quickly yells out, make sure to kick some butt if you have to.
Every night. Alright, so you guys have the option to rest until the morning. And honestly, I think we can call it there for the night.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Yeah, that seems good.
Okay.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like a good place to stop for now. Due to the fact that we don't have many more sessions left.
Next time, yep, unfortunately, to all of our viewers, we are getting close to the end.
Yep. So next session we'll probably be either going to Kresk or the Amber Temple, depending on what happens.
Yes.
Honestly, did we actually ever get any reasons to go to the Amber Temple, or?
I don't know.
Anpu,
you guys were supposed to level up.
Wait, we were?
No, wait. After you guys were supposed to level up after the Babylon Saga fight, you should be level 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
We are level 7.
Okay, yeah.
We were level 7 before the fight.
You had us level up after
Okay.
the fight, but
All right. No, you guys did not level up after that. So
Okay, so
you
no
should
level up.
still be at 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we did find a journal at Baba Lazaga's house that said that Anpu was at the Amber Temple.
Anpu?
Okay.
His brother.
Oh.
So you can go there next time.
But
That'll be on.
I'm going to do one thing before we leave.
Oh?
Oh
no.
You all drift into a sleep, but your sleep is filled with purple mist. Nyx and Valkorran, you both wake up, this time fully aware of each other. And you are watching a scene you watched previously. It is of the day Xanyas died. And it is playing out the exact same way that it did before. This time, Nyx, you can hear a whistle coming from the tree line, and the person wielding it that is controlling the werewolves that just killed your master.
Do I see who's blowing the whistle?
You do not recognize them, but you can tell Valkorran does recognize them.
Valkorn is kind of looking at him with the look of just like contempt and also contempt and there's another word for it. Fuck.
Disdain?
Disdain, but also recognition.
You try to talk to him. You can try to talk to Valkorran, but words are not coming out of your mouth. Valkorran, you can try to speak, but no words are coming out of your mouth.
I'm kind of like mouthing, yelling, pointing. Who is that? Who is that?
Valkorn,
Nothing.
like, probably realizes that he doesn't have the ferret with him. He, like, kind of mimics the ferret.
And
points to it, to the figure.
Everything fades back into a purple mist.
I dart up in bed. What the shit?
Yeah, but before you wake up, it's just like, you see the look of, like, extreme sadness. And, like, sadness and, apologetic? Remorse, thank you.
Welcome.
Pausing on that. Anpu, Krislana, Roseia, and Zino. You all wake up in a place you've never been in before. You see the visage of somebody who looks remarkably like Anpu, kneeling before a hooded figure. This hooded figure rests its hand on Anpu's head, and you can tell the hand is skeletal. The eyes, the hood kind of lifts up a bit, and glowing, piercing red eyes look directly into each one of you. As a skeletal face is looking back at you. If you want, you can all roll me a... what would that be? It would probably be Arcana or...
History?
Or History.
I feel like history is probably my stronger suit, so I will go with that.
Well, I failed. I got a 4.
I got a 10.
That's for me, 7.
15.
What'd you get, Roseia?
I got a 10 for history.
Okay. Roseia, you've heard of undead sorcerers. But Krislana, you immediately recognize this to be a lich.
Fuck.
And everything fades back to purple, and you all wake up.
I'll wake up and swear in our own ways.
I wake up with a cold, dead look on my face, just saying, fuck. Over and over.
And that's where we're ending it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Presumably no full rest then.
No, you all can still get your full rest.
Yay, I get my 1 hit point back.
Before this, you had another full rest, so it was kind of more of a role-playing day.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That was a good session.
Good night, everybody. Stay safe out there. If you live in the Great North, drive carefully. Don't be an idiot in the ice and snow.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's snowy. There's lots of ice.
And it's not just the north apparently anymore. It wiped through the whole.
Oh, come on. An inch of snow in Texas? Come on.
It's mostly the idiots you have to worry for that case.
Exactly. there are way too many freaking idiots because they like to still go 40 miles or faster on the back roads that should be 40 or lower.
Just remember, people, 4-wheel drive does not mean 4-wheel stop.
No, this is the thing, though. They're not the 4-wheel drive people. They're the ones in the vehicles that don't have 4-wheel drives that are doing that.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean 4-wheel stop, but it means 4 wheels in the ditch.
Anyways, have a good one.
Night, everybody.
Goodbye,
Night.
everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We've had a lot of fun and enjoying ourselves on this. But have a good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the whole campaign that we've been going through.
See you all next week.
Until
Bye.
we see you in the mists of
Barovia.
Barovia.
And mine has ended.